I have a few ideas for some activities for the kids that I have some time today, 'cause it's Saturday, that I'm thinking about creating and planning out. So I'm going to create those, and then I will plan them, create them, and have the kids test them out. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. What do you guys want to say? I'm going to create some activities, and then I'm going to have you both try them out.
Yeah!
And then you guys get to be completely honest and tell me exactly what you think about them.
Okay. Mama!
Does that sound good? And which one is your favorite and which one is the worst one?
Mama!
Do you think we can do that all in one day?
Yeah,
I don't know if I
Mama.
can do that, but we'll try our best.
Mama.
Yes?
Are we planning to go to that park?
Not today. I don't know why this is even here.
Not me. I want to.
Fun places for 9-year-olds open now. Are you sure that's not you? Okay, so once I was able to hand off my kids to my husband, I went ahead and got started on those puzzles. So the first thing I'm creating is puzzles, and I went into Canva and started looking for something that was pre-created, and I found one that I like. And I didn't like the colors though. So after copy pasting, I thought to myself, let me just start with 10 and let me get some colors that I like. So I started changing the colors, and I actually had ChatGPT create a color palette for me that I just added. So I tried to do like blue, purple, orange, yellow. I think there were some pink ones in there. And yeah, so once my last puzzle piece was finally created, I got to printing, the exciting part. So now the puzzle pieces are created, and I tried to use like a scoring tool that I had that came with my Cricut machine, cut straight lines. It didn't quite cut all the pieces of paper, so I had to go 2 at a time, which was still not bad because at least I wasn't tiring my hands out by having to use the scissors. That will come later. Then I moved on to writing the first 10 names if I went in order, in Arabic, and then like transliteration in English, like a short meaning, and then a longer explanation. I tried to use some of the words. I was like, even I don't really know what that means. What does that mean exactly? Like the compeller. And maybe my vocabulary is just not as good as most people's. But I knew my kids definitely wouldn't know that. So I was like, okay, let me try to figure out another alternative that would still sit well, but it would still be understandable for the kids. And then I moved on to cutting these pieces of paper out. I took it upstairs to kind of get a change in settings. So I'm sitting on our little dining table here and cutting out the puzzle pieces, and we are almost ready. Now for the exciting part. So the kids, this did happen a couple days later. So I took the puzzles to my sister's house actually, and she had some of the neighborhood kids over, and I was like, hey, let's all do this fun activity. And everyone jumped on board initially. Can you help her?
Yeah. Just said this is the letter of security. Wait, what color goes on the very top? Like this.
And then I thought in my head, like, oh yeah, but they're different shades. So in retrospect, I feel like I shouldn't have done like different shades of the same color for each puzzle piece. It should have been like the set of 4 in one color, and then another set of 4, another color. And I think that would have been a lot easier. The boys gave up pretty quick. But the girls kept trying. Luckily I had brought my journal with me because I was anticipating that it might be a bit of a challenge for them. So I was like, hey, okay, you guys want to try to use this journal that I use, and then try to see if you can figure out the names with that. It's just the first 10 names, so I'm kind of explaining this to them over here, and like what the names are in the Arabic and the transliteration, and then like what they are in English and what they mean, and they're kind of trying to put it together. My youngest, she started saying, oh, I can't read, can someone help me read? So the older girls were helping her read what was written on those. But even once they started using the book, or the guided journal, it was still challenging because I had switched up some of the words, so they weren't going word for word to go through the journal and then try to figure out which puzzle pieces to go together. So I thought it would have been easier, but it would have been more challenging. So they're probably going to need a guide that goes with it. And what else? So the Arabic letters being joined together, it's kind of easier for us as adults who grew up reading the Quran and learning how to read. It's easier. But for the kids, it was challenging. So if I'm going to make something kid-friendly, the letters probably need to be separated. So as we progressed, I started to notice the kids getting tired, and I was like, okay, I gotta jump in and start helping out. So because they really wanted to complete it, and they were trying their best, but of course it was a hard task to ask of them. So I started to kind of categorize them and help them put it together.
Okay, I even do Karisa. Oh, do you know?
I think I found it.
Oh yeah. Wait, should this?
Yeah, this.
Oh yeah.
Now we have to find the other part. Alif, Ra, and Ayn.
This one
Or is that
matches.
Yeah, Ayn or Ha. I think that's.
No, this.
I think that's Ha. So now we need to find this Ar-Rahman. Okay, can you find? Okay, let's try to find Ar-Rahman.
Yeah, but I don't know how to read.
Okay, so just let
Look
me
for
do
the
it.
Alif Ra, Alif Lam Ra.
I found both of them.
Wait,
Good
I
job.
know. How about I tell you what's in the first beginning?
Yeah,
That's easy.
Okay.
I know how to look and I know how to say letters. Because if I can sing the ABCs, I know how to say letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. And there's some of those letters in here. Kind of.
Alright. Oh.
The beginning.
Yes. Wait.
So I organized them, so I put all the Arabic names here, and then the English.
Entirely.
Oh, we're the quitters.
It's not something to be proud
You
of.
are not the quitters, and that's not something to be proud of. Like the Statue of Liberty over there.
Verse 4. Found it.
And just let them do as much as they can, and then just step in when we're needed. And then if they were doing something right but they weren't sure, then I was like, no, you're right, the first one you picked was right, and that type of thing. And then eventually we were able to complete the puzzle, which was great, and the girls were happy, and then I got them to review it